Welcome to my MLS predictions. We're currently at the point where I'm making this video after the conclusion of match week 21. Today, we're going to predict, based on the form and performances each team has shown since returning from the World Cup break, approximately where they will finish in the standings. We're starting with the Western Conference, where Sporting Kansas City will finish in last place. They've been getting better lately, and with the addition of Andre Luiz from Olympiacos, the team looks like it's being rebuilt from the ground up. Next year, they could start dreaming about making the playoffs. In 14th place, I don't see anyone else but the Seattle Sounders. They've returned disastrously after the World Cup break, with 8 consecutive losses. I believe they'll slowly start to turn things around soon, but they won't have enough time to make the playoffs.
8 losses in a row, 4 losses straight at home. You guys did look better offensively in the second half there, but 2 goals. I mean, what are you able to take away from a game like this?
Nothing. I mean, you're searching for a lot of positives, but reality is it's another loss.
18th place, I have Austin FC. They've shown a much better performance since the World Cup break, especially in the Leagues Cup, where they managed to go 3 for 3 against Tijuana, Club America, and Puebla. Because of that, they'll face Toluca at Red Bull Arena in a few days in the Leagues Cup quarterfinals. The bad thing is that they still have several tough games remaining in MLS, so I don't see them making the playoffs this year. I have Minnesota United. They're a team that hasn't scored more than 1 goal in a single game since the World Cup break, and on top of that, they also have a very difficult schedule coming up. In 11th place, I have San Diego FC. After their incredible inaugural season last year, where they finished at the top of the table and made it all the way to the Western Conference final, they've fallen off massively. The defensive mistakes are countless, and they're also a very unpredictable team. One week they can lose 0-2, and the next they can win 5-0. They're extremely inconsistent, but I believe the dream of making the playoffs is dead. In 10th place, I have the Portland Timbers. It was difficult to choose which team would miss out on the playoffs, especially with such a tight race for the final spots. They've been excellent since the World Cup break, but the teams above them are stronger, so I think it will be difficult for Portland to qualify for the playoffs. In 9th place, I have RSL. Before the World Cup break, they were perhaps even one of the favourites to win the MLS Cup, but since the World Cup break, they've been dropping points against teams they should be beating. However, they've done very well in the Leagues Cup and have also reached the quarterfinals, where they'll face Leon. 8th place, I'm going to put the Colorado Rapids, a team that is very underrated. I consider them a team with a very good roster, with players like Rafael Navarro, Darren Yappi, and Paxton Aronson. I believe they can finish even higher than 7th place. Of additions during this World Cup break, including Robert Taylor, Kyogo Furuhashi, Chucky Lozano, and Sergi Roberto. However, they've also lost several important players: Gabriel Peck, Mauricio Cuevas, Edwin Cirillo, Miki Yamane, and Mateus Nascimento. At the moment I'm making this video, the Galaxy have just won the Cali Clasico 1-0 with a clean sheet.
Movement here. And a lovely ball in behind. Harbour Miller in on goal. Harbour Miller cross. Hensel scores. Down a man and against all odds, the Galaxy take the lead.
Have FC Dallas. They were incredible, especially during the final few games before the World Cup break. Since returning from the World Cup break, they've still been a very good team, but definitely not at the same level as before. In 5th place, I have the San Jose Earthquakes, a team that before the World Cup break was one of the favourites to win the MLS Cup. Since the World Cup break, however, they haven't managed to win a single game. Nico Tsakiris, who was the team leader, has dropped off significantly, and the same goes for their goal-scoring machine, Preston Judd, as well as Timo Werner. 4th place, I have St. Louis City, a team that really started to wake up around match week 12. They're starting to look like the team they were back in 2023 again. One question mark, though, is the absence of Hartel, who recently transferred to Germany. In third place, I have Chivas USA, a team with players like Dennis Bouanga, Son Heung-min, and Mark Delgado. Winner of the 2026 Western Conference will be Houston Dynamo for me. Houston Dynamo have been on fire since returning from the World Cup break, while the Vancouver Whitecaps have dropped off massively following the departure of Berhalter. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Part 2 will be coming out soon, where we'll be predicting the Eastern Conference. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next MLS predictions.